Charlie's Garden, Charlie's Garden. Welcome to Charlie's Garden, Charlie's Garden, Charlie's Garden. Welcome to Charlie's Garden. Yeah! Ooh, let's turn this around the right way. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gardening with Charlie. I am Charlie, and I'm out in the garden again today. Still getting ready for our summer crops. Well, got most of everything in, but what I'm doing today is putting down some compost and coffee grinds into my bed. So yesterday I did it for my peppers, mixed it with some pine wood nuggets. But today I'm doing the tomatoes, and I'm going to finish putting down some the compost. This is mushroom compost and coffee grinds, and I'm going to take that, put it around my plants, and then I'm going to put the pine wood nuggets on top of it. So this is like a little less than 50-50, more like a 60-40 blend, grounds and mushroom compost. And I've already put some down in this bed here. If you could tell, this bed has a lot of clay in it. I got some soil from a garden land center. I don't know what it's called, but anyhow, I found after I started putting it down and stuff, there's a lot of clay in here. So I want to start putting down some more like live, not live, but material to break down this clay. I mean, everything seems to be growing okay in it, but I also want this bed to be a little more loamy than it was. But everything is doing okay in this bed. And this bed right here has, let me give you a quick tour of what I planted in this bed. So this is a new bed that I purchased from Vivor. This is a 6.5 by 3, a little over 3 foot bed. It's not exactly 6 by 3, but close enough. So in here I've planted some these are determinate tomatoes. I got one indeterminate, that's big sack here. So this is an indeterminate tomato here. And then I have quite a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 determinate tomatoes in here. Yes, too many. I'm going to move one. So my determinate tomatoes, and let's see, which one is this one? Let's do a proper tour here. So this is Blush Tiger. This one here is, oh my goodness, Super Sweet 100. Like I said, they're all doing really well. And I'm going to, run these up the trellis. So they should have plenty of space to grow. Oh, I'm staring over here. I have some basil down here, some rosemary, and this is parsley, which should also grow really well in here. And then I've alternated some marigolds and basil going down here. So right here I put name tags on here with ink that won't wash off. So this is Saucy Lady. This one way over here is a Sugar Baby. These two are aromas. I don't even need to look at the tags, so I know what those are. And this is a Celebrity. So what I'm going to do is wind up pulling out probably one of the aromas and putting it over in another bed. But for now, they're here and they're doing well. So my plan is to actually move one of these out of here. Probably should move 2 of them out of here. We'll see later, but that's what's in this bed. I have one borage, and I have, this is chamomile. So on the other side, I also have alternating basil and marigolds. So this bed is quite full. And once I put the mulch on here, this bed is going to be done except for the one plant move.
This bed over here, I have started putting in the mulch, as you can see. I mean, not mulch, but the compost and coffee grinds. Again, alternating marigolds and basil. I do have a borage I'm going to put in here. I'm only going to put one borage in each bed because borage will spread. I have 2 tomatillos over there. They're closer than I want, but I don't want to move it. So I have the 2 tomatillos here. More basil. This is I believe this is a ground cherry. Yeah, that's a Cossack pineapple ground cherry. And then I have 4 peppers in here. So I have a Antohi Romanian. I have a Kolaska. Let's see, what else is in here? PCR paprika. And this last one over here that I also don't remember what it is a bulldog. So those are the 4 peppers that are in here. And then I have a sun sugar and a the last cherry that's over here is a Brad's Atomic grape, which is a grape and not a cherry. But yeah, that's what I have in this bed. So once I finish with that, putting the compost on it, I'm going to mulch this, and that'll be good. We got a lot of rain over the past week, so everything is doing pretty good. Over here is my slicer slash beef steak tomatoes. So I have in here a marigold. This is a marigold. This is, I think this might be a Dr. White. Nope, I only got one of each. So a Mountain Magic. That's the 4th of July. This is my Dr. Weiss's. I have another celebrity, which I think this is not a celebrity. I think this is a chef's choice. We'll find out. Anise Noir. Another marigold. And then I have a pineapple tomato in here. And then I have my marigolds and calendula spread out through here. This bed right here is all flowers. My sunflowers are coming up, which all the rain. That's why I wanted to get everything in the ground before the rains came. Sorry for turning the camera like it's a tilt-a-whirl. But this is all flowers in this bed. And then coming over here, I have more calendula mixed in with some marigolds down there somewhere. Yeah, some marigolds. And I have over here my paste tomatoes. So this is a Korean long. This is a Palomino, which I'm keeping an eye on it because I don't want it to get shaded out, but it's calendula. I'm gonna have to cut this calendula back. Okay, so this one is a Hungarian heart. This one is a Pomodoro. Again, the calendula is trying to take over here. This is an Abatista. This is a Big Mama. This one's a super sauce. Big Mama super sauce. And this last one is a Pink Fang. So those are the tomatoes that I have growing in the garden right now. So I only have, 8 in this bed. This is an 8 by 2 foot bed. So I have 8 growing in this bed, 8 growing in this bed. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 tomato plants. Not a lot, but quite enough. And then I have the 2 tomatillo plants that are over there. And then in that bed right there, I still have broccoli that I haven't pulled yet. Broccoli. All of these don't have heads, but when I pull this broccoli, I'm going to pull everything out of this bed because I want to I have 6 more peppers coming that I ordered. And the ones that are in that bed over there, the 4 peppers, those ones I actually ordered those as well because I broke some peppers and I didn't think I would have time to start them. But now I know better, so I'll start them next year if I have a problem. I'm just going to go ahead and start some more. But yeah, I want to put I want to put 4 of the 6 in here. And then I want to also put some a couple of tomatoes in here, midnight black tomatoes that I ordered. And this is my Brussels sprout bed with calendula. And this bed I thought turned out really pretty with all the yellow flowers and the big leaves. And surprisingly, the moths have not torn up these Brussels sprouts as bad as I thought they would. But I'm going to take it that it's because of the calendula. So this bed is basically done. I'm going to do with this bed. There's some beans under here, some peas actually. I don't know if I'm going to get to them. But what I plan to do with this bed is leave it alone until the fall, and it's time to pick the Brussels sprouts. In this bed, I've already put my cucumbers in here. Not cucumbers, cantaloupes. But I also have my steaks in here because I'm going to put the trellising across. So once I finish with these peas, which are starting to come in, I don't know how much I'm going to get out of it, but the peas are coming in. So once these peas come out, I'll put up the trellising stuff and put that across there so that the cantaloupes can grow up it. And I also have in here some chamomile and some dill. Down here, the same dill and chamomile. And then finally, over here, well, not finally, I have some onions that are looking jacked up, y'all, jacked up. But I do have dill on the ends of each one. I have cucumbers that are coming in. I had tried starting them and then transplanting them, but they didn't seem to like that too much. So I planted some fresh seeds before the rain started, and you'll see that they are coming up. They're coming up really well. So I'm happy. That one, I need to replant some here, but they're doing really good. And on the other side over there, I have chamomile. You can see I got 2 empty squares that I lost chamomile in. I might put something else. Well, not might. I will. I just don't know what. And then over here, I have more onions, which I think I need to spoon them out so that the bulbs can grow. And I have some garlic in here too, which are already getting scapes and whatnot. So these, and I have two squash back here, and this one I planted and it's starting to come up. So we'll see how that works out. But my garlic is looking good. I want to pull it soon. But I've got to wait. Be patient. But that's what's going on in the main garden, y'all. Oh, that over there is an echinacea that I planted last year. And it's coming back, and then it keeps drying out, and then it comes back. And we'll see what happens with that, whether it manages to survive. But I wanted to do this quick garden tour. Show you guys what's going on in Charlie's garden. I haven't forgotten about you. Is that a big old frog? Let's say that's a big piece of wood over there. I can't tell what that is, but I'm not going over there. I know the frog won't hurt me. However, they startle me when they jump. Okay, piece of wood, y'all. Crisis averted. They startle me when they jump. Butterflies. But yeah, that's what's going on in Charlie's garden and Charlie's main garden today. So I'm also still, I love the revamp we did on this garden with the trellises and whatnot. I think it looks lovely. and I'm getting everything in the ground. And even with getting rid of a bed, I thought I would lose space, but I haven't really lost any space. Yeah, and I'm able to get everything planted that I wanted to get planted. Girl, my hair looks terrible. Anyhow, but yeah, so thank you for joining me today on my main garden tour. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the compost in this bed. Then I'm going to cover it with mulch, and that's going to be it for today's work. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.